Morning! How are you feeling today? One more day alive, this is what's matter. So, you just break up. What needs to be done to avoid making the situation worse? Well, I'm been reviewing my videos and realized that it's actually better to read a notes and go freestyle reading comment on them. So, let's see the notes and comment after. Let's talk about the logic behind starting no content or zero content, like we said here in Brazil. Both of you are emotionally hurt, maybe one more than other, but a breakup is never easy. It's always a form of trauma, like you when you lose something, lose someone, to be more heavy in the comment, right? uh, like actually losing someone. What varies is the intensity of grieving process, depending on the depth of a bond had each other. So, if you have 2 years of relationship with your girlfriend, is a kind of bond, is a kind of a root, right? A plant have roots to be bound on the floor. So you have 2 years, you have a kind of bond, a kind of root. If you have a married with 10 years and 2 kids, it's biggest is a bigger than 2 years of just friendly, just like a boyfriend and girlfriend. I hope that you can understand me, right? So for each situation, you need to get some time. If you have a one kind of breakup, you need to take 45 days or 60 days. 60, yeah, 30 plus 30, 2 months, right? To be more easy for me. So both of you have a trauma, and this trauma need to heal. This requires something similar to first aid, like both of you was a woman and her like was you like a man and her like was a woman, right? Needing to time to recover, thinking of I need to you understand something. I will try to be a smaller video to be more specifically and can help someone. See to your relationship like a patient in a hospital, like someone that have a bad situation in accident, car crash or dirty bike crash, right? You need to go a first aid and ambulance take you and let you to the hospital, right? And in this situation, you take medicines and a first aid and all that needs to take your arm in the right direction. And after all these first things made, you will be resting and take a good meal to eat, a good food, healthy food and good hydration, much water to drink, proper hydration, like my note said, and good nutrition to heal, right? Thinking in no contact or zero contact, like we said here in Brazil, like a rest. So who is sick, who is broken, need to rest, and no contact is this rest for your feelings, for your mind, for your emotions, right? And what is a good food and hydration? This is how you need to know what you can eating for your mind, for feeding your mind. Feeding your mind with a good content is a nutrition and hydration, right? So good readings, like a good book. Bible is not a only good book. It is for who believes, right? This even too much more for a good book, but you can read in something like a Lord of Rings or Sherlock Holmes or a kind of fun, a good fun is not video games or too much Netflix or something like that. This will not be a good fun to you in these situations, right? It's like have one video in YouTube that I see a couple times, and they calls by, I don't know. Let me take a translation. So with help of a Google Translator is a dopamine fasting 2.0. This is a kind of video. It help you understand why I said to you go reading books and not go watching movies or see 10 episódios. Eu não sei se fala episódios. Just a moment. It's too similar. It's episodes. You see many episodes in Netflix. This won't help you. This is like I drink a lot of beer to forget your troubles, right? So when you get a book to read, you will take your mind and do a water for her. Slow down, my thoughts. Don't go be easy. I don't say that will be easy, but it's possible. You can do that, right? When you say to your mind, focus in that reading that I do now. So when you do this, when you reading, some thought come to distraction you, and you need to exercise. Just a moment. This is a correct word. Exercise. Practice your focus and understand that you have control about your thoughts, about what you're thinking, right? So, besides this necessary distance with no contact, it is extremely important that you work on keeping a healthy mindset and learn how to fight off catastrophic things. And you will take a question from me. But how can I control my thoughts? Simple. Like everything in life, it requires knowledge and practice. But no, you need to know, you need to understand this truth. Any ordinary person can develop this skill, right? Have a phrase of Martin Luther, and the video get 9 minutes. I will end in here. The phrase was a good phrase to thinking about, and you feeding your thoughts. You get guns to fight, weapons to fight against these catastrophic thoughts, right? The phrase said, you cannot keep birds from flying over your head, but you can keep them from building a nest in your hair. So you can't control the minds come and go in your head, but you can control what you feed. If you feed a thinking, if you feed a thought in your mind, they will grow. So if you feed a catastrophic thinking, this catastrophic thinking will grow, and you will be paranoid. I hope this is a right word. So this is it. To you show your strength like a man in this bad situation. Just break up now. You need to have a self-control. Understand that you can control your mind, your mindset. You can control. You can. Just a moment. You can shape your mindset, like you can shape your body, like you can exercise your body. You can exercise your mindset. You can exercise your head, your brain, and this is written in the Bible too. In the Romans chapter 12, versicle 2, will say, I will read in the Bible for you. For chapter 12, 1. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Right? Have a clearly mind, and a healthy mind is a worship from God, for God. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then we will be able to test and approve that God's will is, and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So you can shape your mindset, and this is true. This is what's matter. This is also means be a strong man. Remember that word, that phrase. A woman looks for a man. So be a man.